Okay, I want you to picture something. It's late, maybe a Tuesday night,
Mm.
and you're standing in the middle of a town, and you are absolutely desperate.
Mm.
But not for money, not for a party. You're desperate for a rule.
A rule. That's an interesting kind of desperation.
Yeah. You are begging for a law. You want the government or the universe or someone to just look at you and say no. You want to be in a place where you literally can't get the thing you think you want most.
Which sounds completely backwards.
Totally.
I mean, we're so wired to think freedom is the ultimate goal. More choice is always better.
Always.
But there's this very specific kind of dark corner of the human experience where freedom is just a burden. It's not a gift.
Exactly. And that is the setting for our deep dive today. We're looking at this concept of the dry county, a place where the sale of alcohol is banned. But, and I want to be really clear here, we're not talking about, zoning laws or prohibition.
No. This isn't a history lesson. We're looking at the psychology of it. Why would a grown man fantasize about having his choices taken away from him?
To figure that out, we are deconstructing the lyrics to the song Dry County by Tyler Braden. And I have to admit, when I first saw this, I thought, okay, here we go. Standard country song.
Oh, yeah. Heartbreak whiskey, probably a truck somewhere. The trifecta.
Right. But then I started really digging into the transcript, the way he lays out his logic, and I realized this isn't really a song about drinking, it's a song about negotiation.
Negotiation with who?
With himself. He's trying to outsmart his future self because he knows that guy is about to, metaphorically crash the car.
It's a fascinating idea. It's like he's trying to set up what behavioral psychologists would call a commitment device. But this feels so much more raw than that. It's just a desperate plea.
So let's get into it. The source material opens with this incredibly vivid, almost tight image. He says, running in circles around a barstool track.
That line immediately got me. Barstool track. It's such a contradiction.
It is, because a track is for movement, right? For progress.
Yeah, you get on a track to go somewhere, you're physically moving, you sweat.
But a bar stool is the definition of stationary. You're anchored, you're sitting still.
So when he combines them, he's describing this state of, like, high kinetic energy, but zero actual displacement.
Oh, zero displacement. I love that.
He's physically still, but in his head, in his heart. He is sprinting. He's exhausted from doing nothing. It's the perfect setup.
And then he tells us who he's up against. The line is, it's just me versus a bottle that wants you back.
See, and that's the key move right there.
Yeah.
A bottle that wants you back.
What do you make of that?
It's personification, obviously.
Yeah.
But think about why he's doing it. Who actually wants the ex-girlfriend back?
Well, he does. Of course he does. The bottle's just an object.
Is he ready to admit that, though? To his sober self?
Yeah.
By saying the bottle wants you back, he's outsourcing the desire.
So it's not, I'm weak and I miss her.
No, it's this inanimate object is plotting against me. It's a way to shift the blame.
It's like when a kid says, the vase broke instead of, I broke the vase.
Exactly. It creates this distance between his good self, who knows better, and this influenced self that's being controlled by the bottle. He's making himself the victim.
But that's a dangerous place to be, right? Because if the bottle is in charge, he's just along for the ride.
And look how fragile that ride is. The next lines are just brutal. He says, at the lowest of my hopes, someone says your name, and that's all she wrote.
That's all she wrote. Game over.
And the trigger, it's microscopic.
Yeah.
It's not like he saw a picture of her with someone new. It's not that he ran into her. Someone just said her name.
It shows you how on edge he is. Like he's walking through a minefield where the mines are just syllables.
When you're that low, your whole psychological immune system is just, it's shot, your defenses are gone. And once that name gets spoken, the chain reaction that follows is terrifyingly precise.
Okay, this is the part I really want to dig into. This is the absolute core of the deep dive, the chorus. It's not just a chorus, it reads like computer code. It's an algorithm for disaster.
It absolutely is. It's a series of if-then statements.
Exactly, so let's just walk through the source code. Input A. Step 1 is, if I drink, I think of you.
That's the chemical trigger. The alcohol drops the firewall he's been trying to keep up all day.
Right, so the firewall's down, the thought gets in. What's step 2?
If I think of you, I'm going to call.
And notice the language. It's not, I might call. It's not, I'll feel the urge to call. It's, I'm going to call.
The decision has already been made for him. The program is running, and he can't stop it. The thought becomes an action.
It's automated. So then step 3, if I call, I'm going to want you wrapped around me.
And there's the relapse. the emotional, physical craving. He went from a sip of whiskey to needing physical intimacy in, what, 3 logical steps?
But here's the kicker. The output of the program. And this is the paradox that makes the whole thing so tragic. He says, if whiskey gets what whiskey wants before long, you'll both be gone.
That line is just, it's devastating. Because again, it's the whiskey wanting something, but what's the cost? You'll both be gone.
So what does that mean? What's the loss he's describing there?
Well, the girl is gone. That's obvious. A drunken 2 a.m. phone call isn't winning her back. It's probably the final nail in the coffin.
So that's one, but he says both.
He loses himself.
Right.
He disappears. The guy who was trying to hear, the guy who made it halfway, he's gone. He's been obliterated by the guy who made the call.
So it's a lose-lose situation that feels like a quick fix.
Which is the very definition of addiction logic. Or even just grief logic, really. The short-term action promises relief, but the long-term consequence is just total destruction.
And the craziest part is he knows it. He's not blind to this. He says it. I know how this goes. He has run this simulation 100 times in his head.
He knows the program is buggy. He knows it crashes the whole system every single time.
Which brings us back to that other line, a bar that's bound to drown me.
Yeah, that word choice, drown. It's so potent.
It's not a bar that's bound to hurt me, it's drown me.
He's gone from consuming the liquid to being consumed by the environment itself. The bar isn't a place for fun anymore. It's a place of suffocation.
So here's the big question then.